I'm thrilled you could join me today for my first show. You know, there's no one who can do it all like Tracey Ullman. From comedy to singing to raising her 2 children. She's a true Wonder Woman.
Oh, here comes the part I love. River dance, take me away.
I'm one of Tracey Ullman's biggest fans. Her chameleon-like ability to disappear into the skin of her characters never fails to amaze me.
Suspicious!
Step over to the area designated by the masking tape. You are now in the body search zone. Body search!
Tracy's uncanny knack for imitating people helped her get through a painful childhood. Her phenomenal talent has since earned her numerous television awards and recognition for her roles in I Love You to Death with Kevin Kline and Woody Allen's Bullets Over Broadway.
Oh, be careful. She's a chihuahua, but there's a little pinch of Doberman in her, so sometimes she goes for your throat. Oh. Just kidding.
Tracy's been compared to Carol Burnett, Lucille Ball, and Lily Tomlin. But Tracy hasn't allowed any of it to go to her head. She has always been one of the most sensible and down-to-earth stars that I know.
We asked you today to bring something special, and you brought what I think is incredibly special, a picture of your father, who you lost at a very early age. And what I was struck with is this incredible resemblance between you and your dad.
I
It's
know.
amazing.
I was 6 when he died, and there he is on the
6.
beach, and you know, Brighton with the big, all the stones on the
Brighton,
beach.
I used to spend every weekend there.
Yeah, that's where my
Yeah.
mum and dad. That's him on their honeymoon.
Oh, do you ever think it affected your relationships with men, the fact that you lost your father when you were so young?
Yeah, I mean, it breeds a certain kind of gal when you lose your dad young. I mean, I really associate with other girls that lost their fathers, when they were young.
Yeah.
And but I always remember he was with me. Tracy, she's going to be a star. He was from Poland.
Oh, I was just going to say,
Tracy, she's going to be a star.
This
And I
could
thought,
be
"Oh."
why you're so into accents.
Yeah, I used to imitate my dad at a very early age.
Yeah. I watch your show, Tracy Takes On. Your characters on that show are so utterly amazing. And I love the cab driver. Oh.
I do all kinds of things to keep busy while I'm waiting for a fare. One time, I take a Coca-Cola bottle and I rip off the styrofoam label in one long curlicue and I stuff it inside the bottle.
Oh, it's you're a very sexy lady. He'd like you very much too, Jackie, eh?
And I just see these people, and I like imitating, the everyday folk. I don't like to imitate famous people.
He would have been so proud of you now.
I know. It makes you very independent and strong, and you think, right, I'm not going to rely on anybody. Things can go wrong, and there's something about girls. As I say,
But you
girls
rely
like
on your
dads.
husband a lot. You're very close.
We're a team. I never.
It's a
I
great
always keep my own
relationship.
bank accounts. And I'm quite separate.
Yeah.
I've always kept my own name.
Yeah.
He's a good fella. I did get a good bloke.
Tracy's good bloke is independent TV producer Alan McEwen. They've been married for 15 years and have 2 children. On screen, she has it under control.
I teach subjects that will actually be useful to them in their daily lives, like reading, writing, arithmetic.
Off-screen, she's another working mother trying to cope with teenage adolescence.
We've got some pictures here of Mabel.
You've got some little
She looks
Polaroids
terribly
there.
British here, Tracy.
She's still obsessed
She's
with the Tower of
adorable.
London in London. As soon as we get to London, Jackie, she wants to go and see where Anne Boleyn had her head cut off.
She's very beautiful.
as
And your
I
little boy
always say.
who looks like Brad Pitt. A Brad Pitt in the
please! He
making.
was like little East End Cockney Brad Pitt.
He's gorgeous.
He's gorgeous. He's terribly British. He has British skin, British body. No
But
matter-
he speaks American?
Yeah, he kind of says, "Hey man, I want some spaghetti." It's like half and half.
Is that weird for you because you being English? And
Yeah. And Mabel will do that when she's with her friends. She go, "Hi, how are you? Oh, get your butt over here." And I go, "Mabel," and she goes, "Oh, shut up! I have to pretend to do this when I'm with them." She's like has this sort of dual personality.
No,
I wonder where she gets that from.
how do the other mothers at school feel about you when you, go to the school for the events? How does Mabel feel? Is she very
As long as I
proud?
shut up, she tells me to shut up.
She tells you to shut up.
I came on a field trip and she said, "Mummy, don't do your voices." She said, "I know it makes you happy, but it's a bit embarrassing." So I just shut up,
My
and
kids used to say that to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all the other mums are very English and proper.
Yeah, I said, well, when
Beverly
kids
Hills
went to
Ballet
school in
kind of
England,
thing.
but they don't get involved with you in England. It's like you don't get involved. Here, it's like PTA, and you've got to join in. You got to be cookies, you got to be the homeroom mom, and all that stuff. And I don't want to do all that.
What have you taught your daughter about men? What have you said to her?
So having a daughter and a son is like, with daughters, about sex, don't do it. With a boy, oh, have a great time. It's still the same old thing, isn't it?
I love that. Yeah.
Mabel will be fine. She's, She's already like the hot thing in her class.
Oh, she is.
Oh, she's strutting her stuff.
She's
And I never
strutting her
was.
stuff.
I was the awkward one who wasn't very pretty, always had a blonde friend. And she'd say, come along and make them laugh. So I was the one that was always making the jokes in the back of the car. And at the end of the night, they'd go, can we drop your friend home? She's driving us mad. Oh, I should try to do something funny again. So I was like one of those girls. I wasn't very good with guys.
She may not have been good with the guys, but she is untouchable with her many accents. It's a talent, she says, isn't natural for many actors.
I saw a Harrison Ford, Brad Pitt movie. You couldn't understand anything either of them said.
They tried to do the accent. Oh, why did they try? It's like Kevin Costner in Prince of Thieves. Give it a break, Kevin. I'm Robin and Bloxley. It's like the voice coach probably just gave up, said, Kevin, just relax, do what you want to do. Okay.
But you've done American movies, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, if I've got a character, if I can base it on someone, fine. I did do an American movie once, so they gave me a voice coach, and I didn't like that.
What do they want to coach you to do?
And it was like this Juilliard-trained voice coach was telling me how to do something, and I thought, I don't know, I don't like that. I just like, if I want to do American accent, I just call somebody from that part of the country I want to sound like, and just base it on a real person. Can't go wrong, you know.
Would you ever think of moving back to England?
I'm going to be everywhere. I'll never stay in one place again. I'm not sure, you know, you won't, right?
I love LA, I must say.
It's a great place to work. It's a great place to come and instigate what we want to do. It's the centre of show business, you know, it's the hub here. And I have a great time
I
here.
want you to keep on doing it forever because you are the best, absolutely.
Oh, it's very nice of you. I like
Thank you
to-
for coming today.
Ah, it's
And
lovely
it
to
was
talk
great
to you.
you.
Thanks. She's a
Okay.
good bird, isn't she, old
Oh,
Jackie?
thank you.
Terrific bird.